Got him, drop.
Doing drop.
Got him inside.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a highlights video on the Swell of Ice and Wrong, a dungeon epic event. And yeah, this one's been pretty epic. I'm just going to be going over some of the highlights here, because there was a lot that happened. Lots of player versus monster and lots of player versus player stuff. So getting right into it at Ice, starting at Ogre Lords there. There are a lot of Ogre Lords spawning, also Ice Ogre Lords. Moving on up from there, you have a bunch of other ice spawn, as well as the Rogue's Passage way up to the west here. And then moving over from that, you have the White Wyrm area that's kind of to the northwest here. And this has a number of custom White Wyrm type monsters that spawn in it during the epic event. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail about all of the different epic monsters that spawn down here. Just know that for the event, most of them do take reduced damage from tames and do some additional damage to tames. But you're still pretty good if you're using a tamer. You just have to have usually a second source of damage, or the fights are going to take quite a while. The only thing that's a really big danger to tamers down here is like the boss type stuff. But moving along, down in Ice Level 2, you of course have the Ice Fiends, the Mages, and the powered up version of those for the epic event. The Enchanted Ice Fiends, and then there's various types of Mages that spawn down here with the Grand Mage boss. There's an Ice Death Fiend, which is a really nasty Ice Fiend boss. Just tons of fun stuff to fight down here. And then also there is Wrong, because both Ice and Wrong as individual dungeons are quite small, so this epic event has them together. Usually an epic event is just a single dungeon, but these two little dungeons are run at the same time. So anyways, in Wrong you also have epic level lizardmen, brigands, and then in the back room you have trolls and ettins that are all powered up, and of course there are boss versions of all of these things that you can fight. Of course none of them very difficult. Regular brigands, lizardmen, and trolls and ettins are not difficult, so the boss versions of them are, you could expect them to be a little hard, but no harder than any other mini boss you might run into. But if you go down to Wrong Level 2 here, then it gets a little bit more intense. The executioners are hard. You can of course do the whole area with just tons of Provo and Blade Spirits, but there's a lot of spawn down there, and there's a lot of traps to get caught up in. And I was actually lucky enough to find the Grand Butcher up when I played with my Archer Tamer who has scorpions, and oh, that was a whole big mess on its own. I actually got really good placement and was able to keep loop healing almost all of my scorpions getting hit the whole time. But I mean, it's usually a 3-hit process, and each scorpion would just go down. So yeah, I think I had about 10-12 dead scorpions by the end of it. It was great. But yeah, it was all good and fun. I just met some random player down there who was also playing a archer, but they were a Provo archer, so they were helping keep some of the ads off me during the fight, and we eventually got the boss down. So man, that was quite the PvM adventure there. But moving on to some of the other stuff that happened, which was a lot of PvP. I showed some of this at the intro of the video. Mostly it's the group FL, or Fallen Lords, just killing me on my Dexter Tamers, which, I mean, it's not very difficult to do, but I like them for it because they keep the risk high in the game. Even if you have everything under control while you're killing monsters, there's always the risk that someone's just going to come by and just massacre you. So I thank them for keeping that in the game. This is a fell server, and I actually like the fact that you can just randomly get steamrolled by people like this, and you don't really lose much. I mean, I'm taking, what, 5 to 10k worth of armor and vank weapons on me, so it's not really a big loss, and everyone knows I don't really train my pets, so yeah, they can kill me all they want. The thing is, I was mostly just recording video on my Dexter Tamers, but I knew they were going to be out, so I switched over to my PvP character, which is where you see me on my Scribe Fencer here, running after FL characters, just joining up with the bow members, which is kind of like the group that mostly hunts them, so I can go after them and have some fun and get some fun video. Because let's be honest, getting black screened on Dexter Tamers isn't terrible video, but this right here is so much better.
Going in. I'm on Uchi.
Yep.
Selling their gate.
Fuck it. I'm out front.
Is it town?
No, no, go.
Loaded.
Uji's target.
Got him.
Yes, nice. Oh my god, give me that split.
Keza's on Cecil here. Ooh, nice Keza. Got him.
Love it. Fucking Keza.
Keza just hit a bandage at the perfect time, too.
Keza, you're the caller. Go.
Yeah, look at that.
Keza's calling.
He's on him like white on rice, dude.
And get their bars. This is you guys, A.
Yep.
Stun him, kill him, okay?
Got him, drop.
Doing drop.
Got him inside.
Yeah, Keza!
No, my reason for being here is not vengeance at all. It's just for fun. And get a different,
Don't worry, for
different
me,
type
this
of video.
Yes, this is great. It's just I'm enjoying the fact that I'm PvPing with you. That's what I mean. It's not vengeance for me. I don't have vengeance at all. It's just
Ooh, the guy had scissors. I hope they were.
I never thought this day would come, Keza.
Yeah, I don't have any wands or anything special on me. I wouldn't really call this hardcore PvP. Anyhow, those are most of the highlights from both my fighting players and fighting monsters. Best way to get out and see the epic dungeons, though, is just go out when they're active for 48 hours and just kill as much as you can. You might have to fight some players, but I mean, it's all good and fun either way. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully I get to see you around sometime in game. Later.